What's going on, y'all? Raj coming at y'all. Just want to talk about my new channels that I'm creating. My two new channels. One's going to be called the Hollow Media Music, which is basically simple. I want to put a the or something at the end. Hollow Media Music Reviews, something like that. But I don't want to do that. I want to call it Hollow Media Music, and that channel is already active. I can't do lives till the night with that. But basically, what that channel will be doing is pretty much talking about my music, talking about production, doing some reviews and things like that for because y'all know, most people know I do fragrance reviews. This will be reviews on equipment that I have. Because I have a lot of equipment that a lot of people don't know about, and they want to get into the game and they want to know what should they buy, just like a fragrance. But they want to buy a high-end fragrance. They want to buy high-end gear. And I'll be talking about high-end gear, which is mostly kind of what I have. And I'll also talk about lower-end gear for people who may want to get into, having their own studio, but just don't have a lot of money. But don't have a lot of money to spend. Sorry, I'm driving to work, so I got to maneuver people around. So that's what that channel is going to be about, Hollow Media Music. And then the other channel, which I'm going to start today, once I get to a place I can sit down and get situated, it's called Off the Top of the Dome with RaJuR. And there, like me talking when I come into work, when I go into work, we be talking about a little bit of everything. And I'm talking about everything. I mean, everything outside of fragrances, everything outside of music. This channel will not dedicate any dictation of music or of fragrances. It'll all just be about stuff in politics. It can be politics. It can be conspiracy theories. It can be conspiracy facts. It can be controversies. It can be anything that's on your mind. And it won't be a type of thing that your opinion doesn't count. Everybody will have an opinion. Everybody will have an interpretation. Everybody have an impression, and they can speak on that. And I'll pick a subject for that day, and not only will we expound on it, maybe on my drive in, we'll expound on it a little bit more at the end of the night to kind of come to a conclusion. Because sometimes you need a whole day to think about that. See, you don't need a whole day to think about fragrances. I hope not. You don't need a whole day to think about music, even my music. I hope not. But when it comes to things that's going on this planet, such as, again, geoengineering, the government, the shadow government, the military-industrial complex, being a vegan, a vegetarian, talking about dietary things, anything that's on your mind, And I'm not going to say I'm not even going to pretend I'm the know-it-all of everything. I'm not, even from being a vegan or a vegetarian. I just want to try to live life healthiest that I can, and I want to speak on that as well. So if you want to speak on that, we can speak on that. We can cross-reference everything, but we're going to try to keep it just like we'll do talk about fragrance. We'll pick a fragrance, or we'll pick a topic, and we'll talk about that topic. But if you want to kind of waver off topic, you can probably do that as long as we bring it back to the topic. In other words, if we're talking about geoengineering, which is the spraying of the skies and the control of the weather, and we can somehow bring in the controversy of whether we went to the moon or not, well, that kind of tie itself in to the controversy and about geoengineering, because it's all about the sky in a sense, you know what I mean? So you can tie that in and kind of bring that in, but not to get off subject, because the subject still has to stay the same. So we decided to talk about geoengineering, and we decided to talk about, is salmon safe? I call, from time to time, I'll have a piece of salmon or a piece of fish. I think it's important because it has a lot of omega-3s, omega-6s, and some omega-9s, even though I'm taking supplements for that. So I'm not taking like I used to, but doctors told me to don't take as much, because I was taking I got like some omega-3, 6, 9 oil that I was putting in, but I decided just to go with kind of like a pill, or eat nuts. I eat a lot of nuts. Saturated fats come from good saturated fats come from guacamole. I eat a lot of guacamole. So I don't want to necessarily use oils and stuff like that when we have natural ways of getting fats into our system. But a lot of times, or sometimes, not a lot of times, I like a good piece of salmon. But I was calling around trying to find out who actually sells, or who actually cooks Natural salmon. Right now, check around. Check around and see the dangers of farm-raised salmon. That's number one. And then call around to stores or call around to restaurants that you may eat salmon from. It's just as bad as beef right now. Look it up. Everything I'm saying, I've looked up. I don't raise salmon. I don't feed them. I don't have a tank. I don't farm them. I have no idea. It's only what I read, which is actually fact from people who actually farm the fish. And they feed the fish like they feed cattle, like they feed the chickens, like they feed the pigs. They're feeding fish now certain kind of things that may not be good when we eat them. Same thing with beef and pork. It's like, ma. I mean, are we serious? So we got to the point that the only good thing that we can eat, which is usually fish from the sea, and we all know that the sea is kind of poisoned with plastics and refuse everybody throwing out. Good thing, the sea knows how to rinse itself and take those contaminants and kind of, send them someplace else. I mean, but think of the oceans, think of seas, think of rivers and wells as your toilet. If you pour stuff in your toilet, it got to go somewhere. So it goes somewhere, it gets treated, it gets filtered out with charcoal from wherever it filters out your water, wherever you live, and then it takes it from there. Well, the ocean has natural filters. So thank goodness that we have oceans that can filter themselves with reefs and stuff like that, even though the barrier reef is starting to turn white. It's supposed to be green. Algae is starting to die. We're starting to the ocean is starting to lose a lot of those good things to breathe, like oxygen, and carbon monoxide. Is that a word? Carbon monoxide. The ocean has something to do with that as well. People that's throwing anything in the ocean now, they're throwing contaminants, they're throwing byproducts from nuclear power plants, they're throwing in the water, and we gotta eat from that water. That's the only thing that we've been known ate was fish, right? Yeshua said fish time. He didn't say hoagie time. He didn't say Wendy's burger time. He didn't say McDonald's chicken McNuggets time. He didn't say a good, nice porter steak from your favorite restaurant, Capital Grill time. No, he said fish. He took the fish and multiplied the fish amongst the peeps, saying that if we're going to eat anything, it got to be fish. But at this particular point, can we eat fish? And can we eat farm-raised salmon? Now, last night, I went to Cracker Barrel, treated myself, and I had me some lemon trouts. I had some trout. I said, well, catfish is kind of iffy too. But I know they don't have farm-raised trout, so let me go ahead on and check out some trout. I got me a couple pieces of trout, bada bing, bada boom, and I went in. And with some egg whites, and I did my thing. Cause from time to time, I step off. But if I'm gonna step off, I'm gonna step off naturally. I'm not gonna step off to a McDonald's burger. I'm not gonna step off to Burger King's 20 McNuggets for $1. Now, let's think about this. All of a sudden, they're making fast food even cheaper and cheaper. Now, they don't want to make it too cheap because they're going to realize that you're going to wonder why they're making it so cheap. And they're not going to buy it. Really? So you're going to give me 35 chicken nuggets for 50 cents? Come on now. Come on now. Now, come on now. Now, you know something's up. I don't care if they're doing it for the special for the week. That's either bad chicken they got to get rid of, or somebody ain't selling enough bad chicken. So when you start giving these, people start thinking that when they give you these deals, okay, 2 sandwiches for $1. Man, you better look. Hey, I still believe that, if it sounds too good to be true, it's probably something wrong. They giving you 2 sandwiches loaded. You know what I mean? But then there's some sandwiches they don't mess with because they know they need to keep you in. Because if you take the McDonald's, what's the one with the sauce in there, extra sauce, extra cream, the sesame seed bun, whatever that one is, if you start tampering with that and start giving that away for $1, people start getting fishy. It's like, wait a second now. Now hold on now. You giving up the quarter pounder and the Super McNugget, the Big Mac, Big Mac. You giving the Big Mac away for $1? Something is wrong. Something is wrong because they'll never discount their premium sandwiches. They'll discount a package. They'll do the Big Mac and say, we'll give you the fries. But we know fries and potatoes are GMO products. And you don't want anything to do with GMO because GMO is not natural stuff. It's messed around with the chemistry, the what's called, the genetics of the potato is different. You got to stay away from potatoes. You want to get you some nice sweet potatoes, some organic sweet potatoes. But now you just got to come to the point that don't be scared. No matter where you go, either call before you get there or ask when you get there. I asked the other time I went to Iron Hill Brewery. Farm raised salmon or regular salmon? Farm raised. No thank you. Bye. We're not having that. We're not having it. Know what I mean? Oh yeah, get those sweet potatoes. Most sweet potatoes are organic, so you can probably find some good organic sweet potatoes. But if you eat McDonald's fries, you best believe it's GMO stuff. Anything that's coming out of fast food is GMO. Even the lettuce. Have you guys beta-carotene? Absolutely. You need that beta-carotene, especially ladies. But have y'all checked out the it was a there was this lady, they can make lettuce from chemicals. And there's this guy, look up chemical lettuce. I forgot how I went across. I look on YouTube so much, I'd be finding stuff and just come up. And this guy, it was an Oriental guy. These Orientals, they know how to do stuff. And he put this stuff in the water. He kept massaging it, and it became bigger and bigger and bigger. And when he got done, he balled it up. It looked like a piece of lettuce. So then, usually if you find a video like that, it'll follow another video that kind of relates to it. So then we come to the sister in Jamaica who had the lettuce, right? And she said, I just bought this lettuce. Look at this lettuce. And she peeled it apart, and it was plastic. It was plastic involved in that lettuce. That's why I don't eat salads. I won't eat a salad unless I know for sure kind of where they got it from. Now, there's a salad I have right here in the back of the car I got from Cracker Barrel. Now, I like to give Cracker Barrel the benefit of the doubt because it's country food. And country folk know country food. And country folk ain't gonna eat no bad food. So if you go there, not everybody who eat at Cracker Barrel is a country folk, but I'm saying more than likely, country folk know good ham. They know sausages. They know good pancakes. They know that when they eat it. Cracker Barrel ain't gonna mess around like that. They too small to fail. Ain't a lot of Cracker Barrels like there's a lot of McDonald's and a lot of Wendy's. So Cracker Barrel gotta do it right. Iron Hill Brewery started to franchise a little bit. But Iron Hill Brewery still should not be doing farm-raised salmon. But they're all these people who doing farm-raised salmon, even a place I like to go to, Platinum Grill, when I do karaoke night, Platinum Grill. I called the other day. Can y'all tell me you use farm-raised salmon or regular salmon? No, natural salmon. I said natural. Like farm-raised is garbage. They said, farm-raised. Okay, bye-bye. Just hung up. I don't want nothing to do with it. So you don't want to deal with farm-raised food because farm-raised food is no different than farm-raised cattle, farm-raised chicken. You ever saw the video of the chicken if it's not free range, at least free range, they don't eat up the poop that they poop out, or they don't eat each other's poop, or they don't peck on each other's skin and eat each other and stuff like that. But when they had all them chickens in the cages like that, and they can't even move, and they just scouting around, they can't even move, and they pooping on themselves, and some of them sick. And of course, when one of them sick, all of them get sick. That's why you get the salmonella from time to time. It's crazy, man. So don't be afraid. Some people in the house are 2 likes. I appreciate y'all hanging around for this subject though, and help me premiere my new channel off the top of the dome. Hold on, gotta be careful because people flop down the street. And you can't even see where you're turning, coming out the street. But yeah, I want to talk about subjects like that. I want to talk about, farm-raised fish. I want to talk about, having a good diet. People start to do keto diet. Come on, people start to do keto diet. I mean, I don't eat meat, so I can't. I said, what's keto diet? It says meat. Well, I won't be doing a keto diet. Good luck with that. Because I had to go around and find out if I'm going to eat meat, I want to make sure that meat is good meat. See, people want to always go on diets per se, so when they fail, they can say, well, it was the diet. But when you try to adopt a lifestyle is one thing. Keto diet is exactly what it is. It's just a diet. It's a fad. And eventually, people are going to fail from doing it. They might get sick from doing it because they're not monitoring the foods that they actually put in their mouth. Okay, I can eat all meats. Well, what kind of meats are you eating? What kind of beef are you getting? Are you going to the store making sure you're getting good beef? Are you going to the farmer's market and get your food? Or you just buying your food from your regular supermarket? Because a supermarket will get you super sick. So where are you buying this? So people want, I'm on a keto diet. Oh, keto diet. Okay. So where are you sourcing your food from? You saw the fake fish? You got to do it. Yeah, do the best you can. Look, you got to do the best you can. Can't nobody be perfect in this game because, you know, we're around imperfect people who give us imperfect food because they don't care about us. They eating perfect food. You best believe. Mr. McDonald family is eating. Mr. McDonald's. People who own McDonald's probably don't even eat McDonald's. But I ain't checking yet, so I can still talk. People who own McDonald's probably don't eat McDonald's. It's like people who make cigarettes probably don't smoke. You know? So, you know, we gotta be careful when we put in our body. Even me, like I said, me as being a vegan, vegetarian, part-time pescatarian, I gotta be careful what I eat. I can't take anything for granted. Because then this whole thing is ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous that people always find them sick. They're like, why are you sick? Why are you coughing all the time? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing it? They think it's just, oh, well, just something that's happening. It could be the food. It could be the food. We ain't talking about the sky. There's a pretty good sky today. They haven't sprayed too much today. Not a lot of geoengineering going on today. For the first time, the sky is kind of clear. But, you know, they'll be spraying soon. But look here. Do the best you can. There's no key for that, homeboy. There's no key for that.
All right.
I'll guide you through here, but you don't have a vest. Neither do I. You gotta be careful. So yeah, so that's gonna be the subject matter we're gonna talk about on my channel. And okay, go in here and work. You good? Okay, come in here and do a little work, you know what I mean? Know I do what I do. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later. So again, y'all know the first channel, RaJuR D Cool Smell Good Society. Second channel, Hello Media Music. And the third channel is gonna be Off the Top of the Dome with RaJuR, all right? I'm out, man. See my trains? Got trains in here? So I work.